Hey guys, it is TJS Master here, and today I'm bringing you a PDW and an MSMC comparison. Now, I do believe, in my opinion, these two are the best submachine guns, and I do believe one is better than the other. So, this is the PDW's recoil pattern. As you can see, it's pretty good, you know, all your bullets are in just one straight area going up, and the hip fire, let me scoot back here, the hip fire on the PDW, just like every submachine gun, is good for this range, you know. As you can see right here, all of your bullets are in one area, and I'm pretty sure if you spray all your bullets, you're going to kill somebody. Now, the close range spray and pray sort of range for hip fire, and the PDW, as you can see right here, its bullets go in one compact area, just like every submachine gun should, since the submachine guns have the best hip fire, better than assault rifles, and that's your benefit of using a submachine gun is your close range capability. Now, the MSMC has a better recoil pattern, just a slightly better recoil pattern, and I will show you right now. As you can see right here, all of your bullets are in one area, and some stray up a little bit, but as you can see right there, most of your bullets are in one compact area. And the hip fire, just about the same as the PDWs from mid-range, but it does have a better hip fire, because as you can see, all of your bullets are in the one area that you want them to be in. Now, this is the close range hip fire spray and pray kind of range. And as you can see right there, it's, you know, a little bit worse than the PDW's hip fire spread, but it's pretty close. You know, most of you aren't going to notice a difference in that. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is the range. The MSMC has about a 10 to 15% longer range, which means you will kill in 3 shots longer with the MSMC than you will with the PDW. So that's pretty good, and the magazine count is a big thing. The MSMC has a 30 round magazine count, but goes up to 40 with extended mags. And the PDW has a 50 count, 50 magazine size with 65 going to extended mags. The MSMC has a lower magazine count than the MSMC, even with extended mags on. So that's in favor of the PDW. Now, the reload times. The MSMC will reload in about 2 seconds, while the PDW will reload in about 2.6 seconds. So that's about 6/10 of a second advantage for the MSMC. And as you can see right there, it's about 2.6 seconds. So another thing is the rates of fire. The PDW and the MSMC shoot at 720 rounds per minute, and that's lower than most of these submachine guns. It's lower just like by 180 rounds per minute, slower than the MP7, Vector, Chicom, and all that. But these kill in 3 shots, while those faster firing guns kill in 4 shots. So, at any range. And another thing is that the PDW and the MSMC have a 1.1 headshot multiplier, which means that you're no up close will you kill in any less shots. But the buffer zones and range over out, like when you start doing 33% damage, that if you get a headshot, instead of having 4 shots, that'll only make it 3 at specific ranges, but it will not affect the lowest and the highest damage for the submachine guns. They will not affect shots that kill in any way. So that's pretty different from Modern Warfare 3. You know, we had 1.5, 1.7, you know, even 2x headshot multipliers for these weapons. So that's a big change, and I'm sort of happy about that, because, you know, I was getting sick of getting 2 headshotted from the PP90. And and a few classes that I would recommend for these two weapons is the PDW with suppressor only, and my perks are hardline, flak jacket, toughness, scavenger, and tactical mask. Now, the reason I use hardline is obviously because you want your kill streaks faster. You can get your UAVs, your lightning strikes, your swarms, your stealth choppers. All those are even 1 and even 2 less kills that you can get, which is always good. And Black Jacket and Tactical Mask, I use these two together because it makes me feel like a jug, basically. I can run around and not get concussioned or shock charged. And a little interesting thing is when you're wearing Tactical Mask, shock charges will not have an effect on you. Like, literally, it's almost nothing what the shock charges will do to you. And the Simtex and C4s and Claymores and all that stuff, you can run around, just be free to run and gun with these 2 perks. Now, the reason I use Toughness and Scavenger is this gun has a very low recoil, and you want all your shots to get on target, since there's only 3 of them that you need to kill somebody with. And when you do that, that'll increase your chances to win that gunfight and use less bullets to win. And Scavenger is just so you can keep getting ammo packs and keep getting your kill streaks, keep getting kills, basically be a tank. And now my MSMC class is, I use this one with suppressor, laser sight, and fast mags with, as my perks, hardline, scavenger, and toughness with tactical mask. Now, tactical mask is the same reason I won't get concussioned or anything like that. And scavenger and toughness is for the same reasons. I want all my bullets to be on target, and I also want more ammo so I can keep getting my kill streaks, keep going up there on the leaderboards. And hardline, basically same thing, get your kill streaks faster. Now, the reason I use these attachments, suppressor, the MSMC has amazing range. It has better range than the PDW with a silencer on. So you can use a silencer and still have greater range than the PDW. So that's pretty good. And I use the laser sight is because this one has a small magazine count, and the laser sight will help me out to, you know, as you can see, it's very low hip fire for where I was standing. And when you this will help you get all your hip fire targets on faster. And the reason I use fast mags is because this drops this to a 1-second reload, and I can go back to gunning, spraying, praying, you know, aiming down my sights, whatever I do. So that's why I use that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Now, I do think that the MSMC is slightly better than the PDW, but I mean, the trade-off between these 2 weapons is that you can either have a lower magazine count and kill in less bullets over range, or you can have a larger magazine count and kill in more bullets over range. So I do like having very long range, so I like the MSMC better than the PDW. But it's your own personal preference. In my opinion, MSMC is better. So if you guys would like to copy down the classes, go ahead and do so. Go back to where it was. And if you guys can do me a huge favor and like, subscribe, and comment and telling me what you guys would like to see and what you guys want me to do next, and tell me how I can improve. You know, I'm a new commentator, you know, I'd like some advice for you guys. So if you guys would like to help me out, subscribe, and please like this video, first video ever. And this is TJS Master here, and I'll see you guys later.